guys, it's Jazz and welcome back to the 100 Baby Challenge. Here we are doing a bit of a renovation. We're actually quite a large renovation. I did this recording while Terry was still here visiting, so I had a bit of help redesigning the house because I thought it was small, it was a bit sad, and yeah, we definitely needed a big reno. Here is me realizing, well, not quite realizing, I already had this realization, but that I had no roof for some bizarre reason. When I did my last renovation, obviously I just did not deal with the roof situation and it just disappeared. So, even a roof would be a good start at this point. But yeah, basically just checking the place out and deciding how we're going to change it up, what we're going to do. So get rid of those pillars, make the front look a little bit more presentable. We're trying to find a window here that actually fits, and it gets really frustrating because you cannot place a window on a like half or a quarter tile placement, so you can't get it centered into this room, and it is the most frustrating thing in the world. So I go through a bunch of different windows here, and then we also realize that that painting's in the way, which, but still doesn't work, and it's really frustrating. So I think we pick something random here, but we end up coming back to it and changing it later when we change the actual front of the house. So a bit frustrating that I spend so much time here trying to pick a window, but that one looks kind of cute, and I think it does actually match the door, but yeah, I'm not loving it. So then basically just checking out the rest of the house, trying to make some plans, figure out what we're doing. We're going to pop some stuff into our inventory so that we can get it back out later, and we're going to open up the back part of this house. Basically, I mean, it's a weird setup anyway, because I kept kind of like extending rooms and changing things around and dragging bits here and there. So just going to kind of move everything. I think we're going to have toddlers downstairs because technically they can't go up a staircase until they have movement level 2. So we need to keep them downstairs for the most part. Then I'm going to move this a bathroom. Move this bathroom to the back of the house, make it a little bit bigger to fill up that space. This is like, I don't know if that was the most effective way of doing that, but here we are, we've done it. Gonna move that bathroom across, fix up those windows, oh my goodness. Okay, that's all right, sure. Paint out the outside of the house and fix up this little ditch we've created here. And get all the flooring right, cool. So then we're just trying to still find space and figure out exactly where we're gonna put this staircase to get upstairs, and I think it's going to go into that big empty space there. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm discussing here. My arrow is going everywhere. Because Terry was here with me, we were having a lot of conversation about what we thought was going to work. Here I am checking out all of the stairs, and oh my goodness, stairs are so much more expensive than I ever realized. Yeah, like I thought I was kind of picked out a nice one, and then I was like, oh my god, that is going to cost $800. What? So I get rid of that, and I pick a slightly cheaper one, so that, yeah, $692, not that much cheaper, but better than nothing. And then I struggle to turn a staircase around because I'm pretty sure you can't turn it unless it's placed, and so then you have to find a spot that it fits sideways and then turn it again. Anyway, I don't know if that's just me or if anyone else has that issue, but I have a lot of issues with that. Okay, so we're going to put up the top level. Just sort of figuring out here what we're going to do with this whole roofing situation. I really wanted to make it still look kind of like the original house. Don't really change any of the external paint, and I like that little front veranda, even though it is tiny now because I've extended the kitchen into it. But I just thought, if we were going to do a big brand new build, we would have gone elsewhere. We wouldn't have stayed here. So I'm just lighting out the top of the house now so that we can see what we're doing while we build, and we're going to start bringing stuff upstairs and making this work really nicely. So up here we ended up doing, popping a railing on the stairs. Got to be careful, there's lots of kids in the house. And then I do a little half wall around here because it's a bit awkward to have the staircase just pop up in the middle of the room, but I don't know, I'm never really sure where to put staircases, especially in a house this small. I don't really have a lot of options. But yeah, we're going to do a bit of a lounge room up here, and then we do the kids/teenagers bedroom. So that works really well. I move a staircase upstairs, a bathroom upstairs so they can go up here. I really wanted to fit in a laundry because I thought that would be cool. I thought, obviously it's a lot of extra work in the game to make sure that there's not stinky laundry everywhere and that it's getting done. But I thought it'd make the gameplay a bit more interesting and give the kids some responsibility to learn and things like that. But we just didn't end up finding space for it, unfortunately. Oh, maybe we could put it in the basement. Ooh, okay. Might have to do that later. I'll throw a laundry in the basement. That would be such a cool idea. Although then we have to find space for another staircase. Oh well. We'll see. Anyway, so just picking doors here. I'm going through the doors and realizing that doors are so expensive, and I like don't know why. I got really excited because I remembered that, with the update came just plain white doors, which are apparently quite difficult to find. um, but because I don't like the doors that come with this house, they're all kind of chipped and scratched looking, but finally find the white door and then I decide that they are so expensive. No, I don't think I like that one. I don't even know. But basically, yeah, $300 is too much for a door. The ones we're currently using are only 90, so I use those. I was like, I'll change up the doors when we have more money because we've already gone from about $20,000 to about $14,000. So this renovation's already costing us a fair bit. I mean, obviously, I don't really need the money, although I will once we start paying bills. But I don't need heaps of money right now. So I'm happy to spend a lot of it, but didn't want to spend all of it, every last cent. Here I am picking, oh, I love this wallpaper. I just couldn't get away from it. I thought it was different enough from downstairs that it's not an exact replica, and it's a bit more maybe grown up looking because it doesn't have the constellations, or I don't know, it's just too pretty to not use everywhere, to be honest. Um, okay, and then I'm just deciding which way the flooring should go up here. I don't know why I got so like in my own head about it. Because it's a square room, I was like, I could go either way. But obviously it definitely looks better across ways, and now it matches downstairs as well. Yeah, so painting up here, I just stuck with that same grey colour. I really like this grey. I like the white cornices or like skirting boards with the grey colour. I think it just looks really, really pretty. Nice and simple, and it looks really nice with art on the walls. I was like, oh, maybe something like this, and I was like, no, 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 no. It's just too pretty. It's too pretty to give up on. um, and then what are we looking at? We're looking at tiles. Oh, I think maybe I thought about redoing the bathrooms because I did get the spa day pack, I'm pretty sure, since last doing the bathrooms, but I just decided to keep it. And we're just moving the stuff from downstairs because obviously we don't need a lounge room right there anymore. Here I am still just trying to figure out this bathroom. It's a bit, kitchen even. It's a bit awkward. I was still trying to keep that room. Oh, so that's the room we tried to kill Eliza Pancakes in outside. Um, I was still just trying to keep it there, but I think we end up giving up. Well, no, I know for sure. We end up giving up on that because I really don't think she was going to die. So we're just playing around with some rugs for this space. Make it look a bit more warm, a bit more lived in. I really, really liked this one. It's so pretty. And then just trying to get a spot where it all fits nicely. And then there's so many cool colors. I'm not a huge rug person. I mean, I kind of am in The Sims, but in real life, I'm not a rug person because I find a lot of the prints are really ugly. But some of these were so nice. Really, really like that. So I stick with this one. I do like the shaggy rug. I was just showing Terry that I like that shaggy rug. It's very pretty. um, so then I change it to said shaggy rug in here because I like it so much. Uh, okay, there we go. Definitely worth doing. Oh my gosh, I'm so funny. So, oh yeah, and then I'm like, get rid of this. I got so distracted. There was no like method to my madness while I was doing this. I was just trying to figure out, like, I think I want a bigger bathroom because I want an actual bath and then an actual shower rather than having the shower bath, mostly just so that you can get some cute shots of the kids using the bath. Then I tried to put this under the stairs and I was like, I wonder if this will work, but then there was this weird, like, gap thing. It wasn't. Like, look at that. No, that wasn't going to work. Not that you would even see it most of the time, but I would know it's there and it would annoy me. So, yeah, we don't do that. I think I end up moving the staircase. Oh my goodness. And then I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's so much hard work. I don't know. I really struggled with this build. Well, not like really struggled, but it was a lot. Why? Why? What is it intersecting with? So frustrating. And then I was like, oh my god, that part of the wall didn't move. Okay. Moved the staircase successfully. Now I can make the bathroom bigger. Now this is like quite a big bathroom, but again, it's a big family. I think they deserve a big bathroom. I don't even know what's happening now. Oh, I'm turning move objects off because I thought it looked like the staircase was like in the wall. Like it really looks like it's quite narrow, but apparently that's just where they sit. So who knows? I'm gonna build my little half wall again. Make sure it's painted. Oh, I'm so good. Oh, apparently not. There we go. All right, we've managed it. Okay, So that feels like makes that space even more awkward, but whatever. It works in the end. Oh, I've moved it again. Okay, cool. Oh, no, can't move that apparently. Why? Oh my goodness, who knows? Okay, so I was like, bathroom is probably a bit big, I guess. So this is like a more reasonably sized bathroom. I'm going to put in a nice bath. I was kind of looking for ones that have high hygiene just so that the baths get done quicker. But then I was like, A, they're expensive, and B, they're just so dramatic. Like, I didn't want a big jacuzzi. And then the next best bath is the one with the swan on it. And I was like, that's too much for this household. They do not need a swan on their bath. But I still wanted something that had good hygiene. So, you know, I flitted around between them for a bit, but I think Terry ended up talking me out of the bath, the swan bath. Or did I keep it? No, I didn't. 7 hygiene's pretty good. Just moving this all around a bit, trying to figure out the best orientation for everything. I think that's pretty cute. Oh, there we go. I love that I didn't replace this mirror. I was like, everything's getting an upgrade, but this tiny little mirror gets to stay here. And again, I think I'm just trying to find things that A, obviously look good, but also have high levels of hygiene and stuff so that things get done a bit quicker. Nope, was not happy with that choice, clearly. I think I'm trying to get one that matches the tiles. It's really frustrating when it doesn't match the tiles. Oh, that'll do, apparently. So ended up with like one of the most expensive showers, I'm pretty sure. Oof, down to $10,000. Okay, let's see how much further this money gets me. That's cute. I thought about putting in benches in here, but Terry ended up talking me out of it and was like, just do one of those and we'll like chuck a plant in the corner. Stunning. Done. Then I was like, oh, what do I do with this? No, just keep it there. All right. So that's a bathroom done. We were like, probably need something on that wall, but I don't think I end up putting anything in there. And just trying to make this lounge room a bit more big family friendly because at the moment it is, you can't get a lot of people sitting around here. So I put in the other 2 couches. Terry was like, oh my goodness, you cannot have that couch sitting right on the back of the rug like that. And I was like, ah. So we spent a bit of time dealing with that couch rug situation because then I was like, then it's too close, and then blah, 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 blah. And then how do I know if it's lined up? Oh my goodness. It was, she's like, what about bigger? No. What about that way? Definitely not. So I think we finally get somewhere with the rug situation. Now everything looks crooked and I hate it. Oh my god. Technically it's lined up, but it does not look straight, and I don't understand why. But anyway, what can you do? This lounge room looks so cozy. I actually love it. I really want one myself. Like this, basically. I don't know. It's just sweet. I like that table. Then I was like, oh, it doesn't match that. So now becomes the drama. So I get, because there's a matching like hall table for this pack, for this, whatever, coffee table. So I was like, if I can use that, technically, so you know, this is from Laundry Day. So technically that's kind of like laundry items, but I was like, mostly you can't tell what that is. They should just be blankets that you can put on yourself when you're on the couch. So it works. Anyway, most people press, I think it's 9 to make objects rise up. They can just do that easily. For some reason, when I press 9, it zooms me all the way out of the lot like you were just seeing, so I can't ever tell where I am, and it makes this a very painful process. Also, like oh my god, it's so hard to line up. It's embarrassing how long this took me. Like every time I think I'm anywhere close to it being in a good spot, I'm just absolutely not. And it's so high. Oh my goodness. Is that it? Is that it? I was like, yes, okay. It's a little bit off center, but I don't think they touch it again because it's just not worth it. But yeah, I think that works really well. I know that it's not really a TV unit, but I think all the little bits and bobs, I don't know, you kind of keep things in your lounge room like that, so I think it works well. It changed the color of the what is that called? A desk. Change the color of the desk to tie in with everything else, and we move this indoors so that they're not always just playing on the street. And now we're just trying to figure out what we're doing downstairs, pretty much. And we're like, yeah, executive decision, that's gone. We need to make the corner of this house work better because this is not working. need to make a much bigger kitchen. And then I was like, yes, I can fit something else in here now. Which one should I use? Then, this was my next drama. So I was like, oh, I really want to use one of these big bay windows. Whoa, that's impressive. Yeah, I want to use one of the big bay windows. But when I pick one, gosh. Yes, I wanted to make the thing actually the right space, and then so much drama. I don't know why every time I moved the deck, the chair inside the house moved. Like, it's nowhere even remotely in your way. Like, I don't. Why? What is happening? Why? So weird. Oh, I've lost a chair. There we go. It's a dangerous thing about move objects. You end up stacking things so many times. Then I can't get the stairs back on. I don't know if this is just me or if other people struggle this much with builds. And then, yeah, railings, cute, adorable. Put in a new column. Love it, love it. Okay, so I wanted this big, beautiful bay window. I thought it was so nice, but then the floor doesn't match, and you can't actually put anything in the spot. Like, you can kind of get it in there, but I think that's just because of move objects. It just doesn't really work. I was going to leave it, but Terry was like, I cannot handle how different the flooring color is. And I was like, no, look, I'll just hide it with something. And nah, anyway, she won. We changed it. It was just going to be too much work to try and like make it blend in, and the more I looked at it, the more it annoyed me too. So, you know, end up going with this one, which again matches the rest of the house pretty well at this point. I wish you could put something on there. That was what I was saying. I was like, oh, it'd be so cute if you could put a little pot plant on there. And then I'm trying to deal with, oh, I don't know, what am I doing now? Okay, doing this room now apparently. So I was like, okay, we're gonna make it a toddler room. I tried to replicate one of these because in the last episode I had a baby at home, so I didn't get one. And you can't replicate them, so I'm always going to be one short, which is a little bit sad. But finally, since I had move objects on, I moved them all closer together, because that looks much better than that weird gap we had going on before. Apparently, we're back up here. See what I mean? I was very like all over the place while I was doing this build. I was like, this front section is not working. That bathroom's weird. I was like, what can I do with this gap? What do I do with the roof? Do I make it bigger? No, because now the house looks so weird from outside. That's horrible. I'm so glad I didn't stick with that. That is not a good look at all. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then I discovered this random wall that I accidentally built outside. So yeah, move that back in, put the roof back on. And I think, what do I end up doing? Yeah, there we go. And then I'm like, wait, no, it's still weird because of that. So I think I finally figure it out. There we go. There we go. That's a better look. Okay, we've done it. Well done. Okay, so then just make that bathroom a little bit bigger. It doesn't really need to be that big, but again, like, what else are we going to do with that sort of space? Like, there's no point in clawing back like one square worth there, because then there's just this awkward little nook. And I just use the same sink from downstairs. Oh, do I put a mirror in here? I hope so. Otherwise, that's something I've got to try and remember to go do later. Because I find sinks, like, you know, obviously it's useful to have mirrors. Yep, that'll do, apparently. Yeah, sure. Nope, I don't think I put in a mirror. Okay, so I'll have to remember to do that. And then I just line up these teen beds along the wall. I think they look so cute in here. There's space for 4 kids/teens at the once, which I think is okay, especially considering I generally have been getting the kids and teens to sleep in the mum's bed anyway, because it's got a higher sleep rating. And I've got all of the houses. I think it looks so cute. I just love it. I lean very strongly on this Henry Puffer pack. I am obsessed with it. You guys know that at this point. But I hope you guys like it too. And since we're going with the Harry Potter themed names, I think it makes sense to use all of the Henry Puffer stuff for their, you know, bedclothes and stuff. Oh my god, I love it so much. Whoa. What else am I doing? Okay, then I'm like, all right, now I've got this like just mess down here, absolute chaos. I love that teddy bear, it's so cute. And I think at this point, or at some point soon, we realized that we have not yet made a room for mum, and I was like, uh-oh. But it's fine, it's fine. We'll make it work. I love the kids' beds all lined up like this. It just looks so cute. And then I was like, I hope they all work this way, but I'm pretty sure that they do. I was just checking what I had in my inventory. Oh, I was like, oh, just keep moving that baby around. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I was like, oh, it makes sense. Let's put the potties in the bathroom. Although now that I think about it, we might have some issues with like, grown-up Sims wanting to use the bathroom and not being able to because they're potty training in there. But we do have one upstairs, so they can deal with that. All right, so making mum's room now because we were like, well, the kids' room doesn't need to be, or the toddler's room doesn't need to be that big. And then I just went with the grey color, I'm pretty sure, for the inside of mum's room. I didn't do anything too special. Just making some space out here. And then I was like, oh, Terry, I think actually was like, oh, delete that and you can put the stuff under the stairs. And I was like, cute. Looks so cute in that space. And in that way, it's like nice and out of the way as well, which is good. Put the baby in the toddler's room. No, thank you. Not with mum. Put this beautiful bed back in. Basically, yeah, I'm really happy with this renovation. It worked out really well. It's nothing, hugely special, but it's given our guys a lot more space, and I'm really, really excited to start playing in this new like space that we have created, because it's just so pretty. Just giving mums, I don't even know where that plate came from, but I was like, might as well put it out. Bit of extra decoration. Got a chest of drawers, I think, in the end for mum's room, because I was like, make it pretty. I don't know why I decided I needed that, but I decided I did. And Terry was like less than impressed, but she was like, "Oh, it's pretty cute." And I was like, "Yeah, I like it. We're gonna run with it." But yeah, so just wanted Mum's room to feel a little bit sweet, just something nice, a little bit of decoration in there for her, just so that I don't know. She has somewhere a bit tranquil to go. She doesn't need to share her room with people using the computer anymore, which I'm sure she enjoys. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. That's going out the front. Now I'm just recklessly spending money. We're down to $9,000 and we're almost done. So doing okay. I wanted to put, some plants in her room, make things feel really lovely for her. I hate how much space this plant takes up. I wish you could put it in a corner without it clipping. Like, who's going to put a plant just in the middle of a room? Especially without move objects. It takes like a whole, like, 2x2 square um, of space. Like, why? Absolutely why? I don't understand. I don't get it. So yeah, just giving her the normal paint. I was like, could have done something a bit more different, but I just didn't want to in the end. I never know how I feel about doors side by side like that. Like, sometimes I think it looks nice, and then other times I'm like, oh, it's a bit much. But I didn't really want to spread it out any further because then Mum's room or Jasmine's room wouldn't have worked out so well. Making sure I still have that light defender thing, and I think I needed one in here as well. I was like, oh, I'm not 100%, but yeah, then I remembered the kids definitely can see the monster, so I just put one in there as well, and I'm hoping that that one will service all 4 of those beds. It should be fine. So now we're just going to make the lounge room, what is this? This is like a dining room kitchen, work a little bit better, make sure that, there's not an awkward gap like I just had, and spreading this out. I'm still not 100% happy with the layout of the kitchen. I think it's a bit weird that it just sort of wraps around in the corner there, and then I don't know. We'll see if we and it just stops halfway along that wall. I don't know if I should continue it or what, but basically I'm just going to leave it for now because it works. Oh, I love that collection of paintings. It works, but it looks a little bit weird. So, maybe one day I'll change it. Oh, they do have those like end pieces, so at least it would look a bit more finished if I used an end piece there. So maybe I'll change it to that. Then I was sort of like, this entry space is super weird, but I end up just leaving it a lot like this. I can't remember if I end up putting anything else in here because I was sort of like, oh, well, this way there's a bit of space for them to do projects when they get those. Do I put that anywhere? I don't think so, no. Projects and run around and I don't know. It was like, it's a weird space to try and furnish. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It looks like I'm almost done now. I'm like, oh my gosh, don't forget the roof again. So I'm putting on a roof, nice and simple. Nothing too dramatic. And yeah, oh, and then windows. Oh my goodness, windowing this place was way harder than it needed to be. And I just changed the color of the roof as well. Maybe not even the color, barely color, but just the shape of the actual tiles because they were the ramshackled old ones. I was like, chic, they can afford a bit of an upgrade, especially because roofing is free. So they can definitely afford the upgrade. But yeah, so then, oh, I'm just trying to figure out the camera, but I couldn't get it. Terry just wanted to see the side angle of the roof so that we could see how steep it was, but I could not figure it out because I am not a great simmer. So then I'm just putting some windows in, trying to make it look okay. Um, yeah, better in white. Good. Changing all those up and just figuring out the spacing of them because it's a little bit awkward. Where have I gone? What am I doing? Why did I stop doing windows? Oh, I think I was like, should I do a bigger one? Yeah. And then, like, it was just too much. I think I was a bit exhausted at this point. This build did take us quite a bit of time. So I just wanted to get it finished and playable, basically. But, you know, always need some windows because these big walls look so empty without them. I was like, that's cute. And then I went to move the bottom ones, and then I remembered that Mum's bed is between them, so they have to stay like that. So we did that instead. And then windows there. Pretty sure then I realized that there's a painting on the wall. But anyway, look. I know housing windows don't need to be like symmetrical up and down, but I just couldn't. I don't know. I can't figure out what I actually like for windows, to be perfectly honest. And I was like, that is a lot of windows in a bathroom, but. And then the staircase kind of means you don't need one there, or like you can't even put one there. But then, ugh, I don't know. Windows, man, windows. Not really my forte. Anyway, we're basically finished here. So we've got about 30 seconds left on this build. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just grabbing some screenshots. I will show you all around it properly when we play the game next. But yeah, I'm really excited that our family finally has a nice, bigger house. A bit more space to do their thing, basically. And yeah, I love that little flower thing that we put out the front. I think that's super cute. And yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Thank you so much. Bye.